Hey, good morning everybody. Lee Smythe here with the Smythe Group, powered by Real Broker. I have Mackenzie Smith doing the video today. We're at one of our listings that's currently vacant, and we're going to give you a quick rundown on how to just do a quick winterization on a property. And again, in most homes we hope that we don't lose power, but in the event that we do lose power, there won't be any heat inside the house in this vacant home, so we don't want any of the pipes busting. So I'm just going to give you a couple quick steps on how to prevent any pipes bursting on a vacant home. And again, other people may have different ways or different methods of winterizing a home, but this is just what we do, and something very simple. So first, I'll start off with finding a spigot on the outside of the house and try to find the lowest point of the water line so that the gravity will, once the water's turned off, gravity will move all the water out of the house. So, first step I did is I had the town of Blackstone turn this water meter off yesterday, and so now I am going to drain the water out of the line. So, step one is to open this back up. Leave it open. As you can see, the water's off. We're going to move inside. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to go through the house and open up all the fixtures. And what this does, when you open up the spigot outside, there's still going to be water trapped in the line. There'll be a vacuum seal. So we're breaking that vacuum seal. And so we're raising all the fixtures to get all the water that's left in the lines out. You'll hear a little noise where the vacuum's broken and the water is now leaving the pipe. Another thing we do is RV antifreeze. This is environmentally friendly, and this is the only antifreeze that you want to use in your toilet. So we will take the cap off, and we'll pour a little bit in the toilet, and a little bit in the back of the toilet. And again, the reason you do this is in the event we lose power, temperature in the house drops below freezing, and you don't want this water to expand in the tank or in the bottom of the bowl and crack your fixture. You're welcome to add a notice on the toilet. Some people will wrap tape around it that just says this fixture has been winterized. Again, whatever you prefer. It's not a terrible idea. I may do that. We're going to go to the rest of the fixtures in the house and do the same thing. Bathroom upstairs. We're going to give all the fixtures a few minutes to make sure they drain out properly. I've got this sink open. We're at the highest point in the house, so it's going to allow all the water to run out of that spigot we opened up outside. After a few minutes, I'm going to go back through and turn the spigots or the faucets back off to make sure that in the event that someone forgets, I've seen in the past where we've had a fixture that's been left open and the town just turns the water on and doesn't look at the leak detector, and the water runs nonstop for a couple of hours or days. So just make sure once you've done with everything to close the spigots or the fixtures back off so that in the event the water gets turned back on, it's not running. I'm going to do the hot and cold water, and I'm going to go ahead and hit the shower too to make sure there's no water in the head. You can hear it gurgling right now. Do the sink, a little bit in the bowl. Shut that. A little bit in the back of the bowl. Just please make sure you're using the right antifreeze. You do not want to use vehicle antifreeze because that is toxic, and then make sure you're stirring this in a safe place. So, but that's pretty much it. You do want to make sure that the thermostat is set properly. I've also heard recommendations on open up cabinet doors and whatnot. That's fine too, but in the event that we do lose power, which is very likely to happen if we get an ice storm, you want to make sure that it is properly winterized, and I would start off with cutting the water off to the house so it's not pressurized. And if you are on well water, you want to make sure that you cut the breaker off to the well pump And always, regardless if you're on town water or well water, make sure you turn off the breaker to the hot water heater, because you don't want that that to be empty and the element to burn, and you could burn your hot water heater up. And so that's pretty much it. You know, we're Lee Smythe over at the Smythe Group, powered by Real Broker, and we are here to help you with all your real estate needs. Have a good day.